Hello, and welcome to your new Drupal website basic training. In today's segment, I'm going to show you how to add a career. First things first, you're going to need a title. We'll just call it job. And then the next field will be your body field. This is where you'll actually want to enter any of the text or description or anything like that you want to have listed on the job. So I'm going to go ahead and paste some generic content. I'm going to paste this plain text and hit OK. And then I can kind of read through and make sure everything looks good. If you need more information about the buttons or what you can do with the body field, we have another video that will cover that in more detail. So once you've added your text or anything you want to add in there, then you can scroll down to the bottom and look at some of the rest of the options. Now the first one is going to be menu settings, and it's defaulted to not in the menu. So the provide a menu link will be unchecked. Now you can check it and that'll give you some menu options, but the careers typically will have a view associated with it, meaning that anytime you create and save a new career like we're creating now, it's going to automatically put that into the view. So you should not need to create a menu link. If you need to, you can just check the box. You can set the title to be different if you want, and then you can adjust under which menu the item's going to live. In this case, we'll just leave it as main menu since we're not going to use that. The menu link attributes are for a little bit more of advanced users. If you have relationships, classes, styles, things of that type of nature that you want to do with your menu. But like I said, in this case, you probably won't need it on a career as it is part of a view. So we'll go ahead and collapse that and we'll uncheck this option. Now the next one will be revision information. This is really only going to be important if you have more than one person working on creating this career, in which case you can create a new revision and leave notes for the other person working on it. Most of the time, you'll probably only have one person creating it, so you won't have to worry about that. The XML sitemap is not anything you'll ever need to use, so you can skip that one. Now the URL path settings is defaulted to automatic alias. And what that is actually whatever comes after the .com, or in this case .io. So this one would be .io/job. But if you wanted to say something different, you can uncheck the create automatic, and then you could have it say whatever you want to put in here. So that's how you can change that if you want. We'll just go ahead and set it to generate automatic. Now the next one is authoring information. And in most cases, the authoring information will be set to not display, so no one will be able to see it. But if it is set to display and you need to adjust who's it's been authored by, then you can come in here, and as long as they're a registered user, you can change the name. I only have one registered user, so it's only going to allow me to use admin. Now this next section, authored on, is just the date and time, and that can be changed at any time or anything as long as you follow the format listed there. And the last option is publishing options. So by default, if you don't click on this publishing options tab, like if you just put in your information and go straight to save, it's automatically going to publish that career and put it in the careers view so that people can see it. Now the other ones that we have, so that's just published. If you unpublish it, no one's going to be able to see it. It'll be on the site, but only people who can log into the back end will be able to access it. So that's useful if you want to make sure you have something on the site, but you're still kind of working on it and you don't want anyone to see it, then you can unpublish it. So we definitely want it to be published for this instance. The next two are promoted to front page, which means just what you think it means. If you've got a whole bunch of careers, you can check this box to make sure it's on the front page, one of the first ones they see. And this one is kind of similar. Sticky at the top of list means it's going to promote it to the front page, but it's going to sticky it and make it the very first article that you see. So this is useful for like an introduction to careers, or if you have a long running job that you need, then you might want to sticky that one at the top of the list. So we will go ahead and uncheck those and just leave it as published. So now that we filled out our fields, we've got our title, all the info, menu settings, all of this kind of stuff, and it's published. We'll go ahead and hit save. And this will take us out to view the job that we just created. So this is what it'll look like when someone clicks on the link. If we actually go to careers, we should be able to see the view. So if we go to /careers, this is the view. So this is a little bit of text showing all the other jobs that are listed there. And then we have job, which is the actual listing we just created. So if we click on that, that should take us right here to the one that we just created. And if you need to make adjustments to that, if you're on the previous page, you cannot make any edits here. This is a view. You most likely won't have access to edit the view. So if you actually need to change the job, you have to click on it, get to the node, and then you can select the edit tab. And once you're there, you can go ahead and make any changes you need and go ahead and save. And then go back to the careers page just to make sure everything looks good. All right, that will conclude today's segment. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.